In today's video, I'm going to shrink people in your photos inside of Adobe Photoshop. So let's get right into it. So to begin with, we first need to draw a mask around the person that we want to shrink. So let's go over to the quick selection tool and we're just going to draw a mask around the person. Now once you've done that, you just want to hold Command C to copy that and then press Command V to paste that into its own separate layer. And if we isolate the background layer, you can see that we have successfully removed the person. But the problem we have here is the mask did spill over just a little bit, so I'm going to go into the eraser tool and I'm just going to go through the process of removing this part of the image that we don't want in this layer. Perfect, so once you're happy with that layer, we'll turn both layers back on. We'll hover over the thumbnail on layer 1. Now hold down Command on your keyboard and press the thumbnail, and this will reload that mask back up over the layer. So from here we'll go up to the top bar and press select, we'll go down to modify and press expand, and we'll expand this by 100 pixels. Now from here we'll go and press the background layer, we'll go up to edit, fill, and content aware should be selected. The computer will render this out for 1 second, and once that's complete you will notice that the computer will fill in the background inside of the mask to completely remove myself from the image. So if we hide layer 1, we can see that the person has been removed from the background by using other parts of the image to draw over the person. But the problem is the computer's done a good job at this, but it's not super clean. So we're going to go into the clone stamp tool and we're just going to go through the process of cleaning this up. So holding down Option on your keyboard, press a part of the image that you want to copy, and then just scribble over parts of the image that you want to clean up, and keep doing this process over and over again until you're happy. So now that we've filled in the background, we can now go through the process of shrinking the person. So we'll press layer 1, we'll hold Command and T on the keyboard, that will load transform. Now from here you just want to hold Shift on the keyboard, grab one of the corners and just decrease the size of this layer. And that is the basics of how you shrink somebody inside of Adobe Photoshop. We'll take this one step further though and just add an extra bit of detail into the shot, so we'll just add a shadow of the person. So we'll copy and paste layer 1, so Command C, Command V. Now hold down Command on your keyboard and press the thumbnail of layer 2. This will load up the mask again, then we can go over to the paintbrush tool. Make sure the color is black, increase the size of the brush, and we're just going to paint inside this mask to make this completely black. Now press Command and D to get rid of the mask. We'll pull this layer underneath the original layer, so layer 2 should be under layer 1. Hold Command and T to load up transform, and then we're just going to decrease the size of this shadow and alter the positioning and the skew just to make sure this lies on the floor. So as soon as you have that in the perfect position, making sure layer 2 is selected, we'll go up into filter, blur, lens blur, and this is where we can blur out that shadowed layer. So we want this to be extremely blurry, we don't want any hard edges at all, we want this to completely soft. So ramp all of the settings up to maximum if you need to. And now from here we're just going to decrease the opacity of this shadow, so we'll pull this down to around 20%. And there you go. That is how you shrink people inside of Adobe Photoshop. And there you go. If you enjoyed watching this video, then please do let me know in that comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe and check out the previous video if you want to see more. See you on the next video.